Hey, my name's Martin, and this is Strat Chat. Welcome to episode 11 of what was originally the Rostum run. Rostum, of course, has committed suicide, and I've had a little bit of a think about strategies. A couple of things that I wanted to say. The first is I sort of regret the suicide thing. I think Rostum was coming towards the end of his life anyway. I mean, there were good reasons, I think, for me to want to move on and have a relatively young successor, but he was probably going to pass away anyway. And I didn't realise that you lost like a level of splendour. The whole suicide thing, I think, kind of probably wasn't a very good, wasn't really a very good move. But we're there, we're where we are. We're carrying on with his son for now. Quite a few people have been mentioning this kind of Zoroastrianism thing. So why did I drop Zoroastrianism? Would it have been a good idea to hang on to that because I could have done holy wars against any Islamic person? I'm trying to get the Iranian resurgence. I'm going to have another look at Zoroastrianism. From the beginning, I kind of said I didn't really want to play the kind of the Zoroastrian kind of role play kind of thing, and I thought it would cause me all sorts of problems, possibly. Every time I go to war with somebody who isn't that great caliphate empire called Ali in my game, I kind of felt like I might get attacked by by the caliphate. So I've got very much mixed feelings about changing, but I'm going to have another look at it and see what I think. And the next thing is, I don't know what I was thinking, but thank you to Showboat for saying in the comments, why aren't you just fabricating a claim on Baghdad and the other counties that you want? It will make it so much easier. You won't have to fight like all of the rebels. You'll just have you probably just have to fight the one young guy. Absolutely right. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of doing that. So I think we're going to reevaluate how we try to gain control of Baghdad, etc. And finally, Eddie Everything. He mentioned in the comments about. Maybe just go for the Iranian resurgence. It'll be so much easier. And I'm kind of reevaluating that. I mean, I've been thinking of the Iranian resurgence as a kind of a backup. There's a possibility that it's going to become my main thing. Anyway, let's shrink my head and have a closer look at the game. So a quick look. So I can become Zoroastrian if I want to, very cheaply. 250 faith, piety, I suppose it is, isn't it? There's a lot of religions in this game. Right, so here we go. I'm sure Zoroastrianism is in the game because I'm pretty confident that I've got Zoroastrian. Let's try these. The guys in here are Zoroastrian, aren't they? He's changed. Oh, they've all converted. Okay, it doesn't seem that there are any Zoroastrians left in the game. Okay, forget Zoroastrianism then. We're not going for the Zoroastrianism trick. I'm not that crazy about my heir, but one has to have an heir. Okay, so I am myself 47 years old, so I'm no spring chicken myself, really. I'm going to have a look at my counsellors. Right. This guy, I've got to be swaying this guy. And absolutely crucial that we start to get full control in these places. So we have 100 there. We have 71 in Kirkuk. We have 88 in Ulwan. We'll be on 100 here, and we're obviously on 100 here. We also can have a lot more counties, and that's worth looking into. We need to get ourselves more counties. I think 6.5 vassal taxes. That's not too bad. I think a part of the issue we've got is that we've massively increased the size of the army, and obviously that's costing us more. So we're basically planning right now to stop this finding secrets, and we're going to go down a much safer route, fabricating a claim on Baghdad. And the reason that we want to do that is that we want to essentially we want to get a claim on it, and hopefully the whole duchy. And then what we can do is we can attack just that individual. We won't have all of the other vassals rising up against us, and I think it's about 7,000-8,000 troops or so, I think, altogether. So this is by far the safest route. So this chap should be finding secrets. So which court? So I think we're gonna hit the Persian, Constantinople again, or Byzantium, I should say. This chap is bringing us order in Hulwan. It's going to improve our money situation. This guy is non-stop increasing development in my capital, which I think is a good way to go. We're currently on 19, which isn't bad. We probably want to be swapping at some point. I mean, we're still working our way towards crop rotation, which will give us access to better buildings. We're probably not a long way away from wanting to swap to the learning focus. Okay, all right. So we know what we're doing in this department. Okay, let's think about conquest then. If we're not directly planning to attack these people yet, or at all for a while, let's look about becoming the king of Persia. Let's have a quick look at succession actually first. So I'm currently losing 3, the county of Ray and a barony. That's fine. Those would be fine to actually lose. But I need to be picking some things up. What about this chap here? Can I attack him? Why can't I do duchy wars? I don't think I'm less than illustrious. Okay, so how far away are we from illustrious? Quite a long way. We're established, we're on our way to distinguished, and then we'll be on our way to illustrious. We can, however, do holy wars for duchies. Should be able to beat this chap. He has an ally. Not a particularly strong one. Okay. We've got to keep our eye all the time on our factions, because we're still quite young. We're quite new to the whole thing of being king. Let's go for our holy war against this duchy. And the good thing about doing this as a holy war is I'll be able to take them straight over into my own personal realm. Right, we're going to talk about the Iranian resurgence thing. We'll talk about that after this war then. So I think we're going to go straight for the capital first off. It seems to make sense to me. So the first thing to do is to set up. We haven't got a castle. We have got a castle on the borders. We'll set up there. We've got about 2,000 troops. So we'll raise all men at arms first. Go straight for the capital. Am I going to catch them in a battle? Oh, that's nice and easy, isn't it? Okay. We destroyed their army. Okay. Make sure we've got a good command. Look at this guy. He's absolutely brilliant. We've got levying grounds constructed, which is absolutely brilliant. An alliance has expired. Quartermaster's office. Okay, we're getting these buildings being built now as well, which is absolutely superb. I think after this war I'm going to use some of my unmarried women to attract some really, really good knights if I can find them. Well, here's a man with a lot of money. 100% chance of a successful blackmail. Excellent. That's going to be I'm hoping for 100. No, it's going to be 50. And ransom this chap, but I shan't be ransoming anybody until after the war. Right, so there we go. That was a nice easy battle. So, is it work? Can we ransom him? We've got 50 for that, 118 for castles. We can actually ransom him. 100 gold, and I personally take control of Wazit and At-Tib. I think it might give me too many duchies. That's the only issue. Also, we got rid of an involved leader of Arabic heritage, which makes it easier for us to get that Iranian thing. Let's just have a look at the Iranian resurgence and remind ourselves of some of the things that we need to be doing here if we're going to go for this. So, as was pointed out by the chap that commented, we get some cool extra military units. We also get 10,000 renown. Flame of Persia, which is going to improve, gives us a whole suite of benefits, including development growth in the ancient Persian region of 20%. But here's the thing, okay? My level of fame exalted among men. Well, we can get there probably within this chap's lifetime if I don't get assassinated or have any other bad luck. Control at least 30% of the Persian Empire, currently on 27%. That's obviously not going to take us very long. And then at least one of the following, at least 40 Iranian heritage counties in your realm. We're currently on 36. We essentially only need 4 more. And then 60% of all interloper or involved characters share the Count or higher share the Iranian heritage. Currently, it's 58%. Sorry, it's currently 55%. And I think we would have just improved that slightly by getting rid of that chap. Super. Are these particularly good counties? No, I'm only going to control them very, very temporarily. And what's going to happen is I'm going to want to go to. I want to be taking over Baghdad and the other places there longer term. Right, I'm going to send this. Get this guy a little bit closer to all right with me. Mind you, this chap's a problem too. I've got an issue with people not liking me. There's no question about that. Okay, I can't do a holy war against this guy, which means I can only attack a county. So this is where it would be really, really useful to change my religion, but I think being the only Zoroastrian in the world feels like a really dangerous idea. Again, this is a Muslim faith. I can take county. I guess all I can do is take a county off each. Right, we essentially need to take like 4 counties, don't we? Ideally, they'll all be in the Kingdom of Persia. We're working our way up quite quickly towards established. So if we keep warring, we got a pretty decent chance of actually getting what we want. So, right, let's simply go to war. Let's get ourselves some better knights. We got good commanders. Find a spouse. Matrilineal. Prowess. This guy's quite elderly. Bring him in. Lady here. Matrilineal. Prowess. Oh yeah, 32. I'm liking this. Rostum. I think anyone like about sort of 20 or more, will definitely make our military much more powerful. Okay. I guess a low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit and sticking to the Kingdom of Persia. Right, we're simply going to take 1 county off this man. Right, let's get these marriages come in. Right, we're now on 8, so we've actually our money situation has really, really improved. My heir is not married. We want some decent traits here, don't we? Inheritable traits. Oh, she's the best I think we can do. So let's get them married. Let's go and take these 2 castles. Right, let's have a few levies. Okay, that's too many. We'll disband all of those. Okay, super. Right, so Amir Vashel is starting to like me a little bit better, which is very good news. Okay, so besieging, and we should win that effortlessly because these are all our levies. These are all our men-at-arms. As long as we catch them, as long as they don't run away. I don't want them to run away. They're trying to run away, but they failed. Easy victory. And we've won the siege, albeit not a particularly useful one. We've captured a half-decent, by their standards, Aswar. Going to go up to there and just get... so we can carry on building our... oh, we're already back at full strength anyway. Right, in that case, let's not go too far away from our own troops. Okay, here's another man we're going to be blackmailing. Well, only 65% that he accepts it. Okay, he accepted it. The fool. So once we take this one, I think we're on ticking time score. Do you know what might make absolute sense? So we may have somebody coming in as an enemy. Okay, we've got some factions disbanded. Let's just have a quick look at factions. We haven't been keeping an eye on them. Weaker. Okay, so we do have a new enemy. And he's strong. Right, so let's gain... yeah, I think we need to do whatever we can to get this man not to hate us. Where's this ally? I'm terrified of this ally. Lifestyles perk. Super duper. Okay. Right, we've already got ourselves up here. So let's go for Hergeld. Again, I'd like to see how much it's making me. So I'm on 0.6 at the moment. Minus 0.6. And it's put us into positive territory. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that's fallen. We're going to get ticking time score now. Let's join together. I think that'll make us safe against this allied army. And it'll make this place fall very, very quickly. Okay, I've passed away. So I've been murdered. Or mysterious circumstances. Amir A. Amiran Shervin of the Vav. I thought that was going to happen, so I wanted to get my my guy back on my side. Okay, that's a shame. I thought he was going to be quite a significant ruler. Amir M. Amiran Shervin of Bavendon Grand Emirate has left the transient house at the call of the True One at 48 years of age, died in mysterious circumstances. A conscientious man renowned for his excellent skills as a steward and a ruler, Amir A. Amiran Rostum ascends to the throne, a generous man. Many hope that his good heart will not lead him to empty the realm's coffers of futile causes. All right, we're about to win a war. It's not the worst start to, is it? Right, so we need somebody looking after this. Well, we don't desperately. I've one untaxed jurisdiction. 27 untaxed vassals. So there's Jura, making us quite a lot of money. And here is Kaboga, making us quite a lot of money. Now, if we have a little look at these people, is Jura the best person? Yes, his aptitude is good, so is Kaboga, but we might also have this Uma Cabasites chap. None of them like us, so we got that to work on. Obviously need to appoint Uma. We have a small additional amount of money from him. Right, we're in stewardship. They're not probably the most useful. We have a little bit of money, which is handy. Right, I've lost a holding. I still have 4 holdings. I don't understand why. Oh, the regiment is raised. Okay, so we'll need to wait until this war is completed, which should just be a few seconds, really. I think it'll get better quickly. That's my suspicion. Right, we still control Samara, which should be making us a half respectable amount of money, and it's still 100% control. 76 there and 100 here. Okay, let's right, we need a new marshal. Okay, this chap hates me to a terrifying extent. Right, we'll put him in cook. That's going to help the money situation. We do have too many what's-names at the moment, but what's my wife doing? She's assisting ruler. We can always put her on managed domain, and that would sort that problem out. Probably need to be thinking about getting him some better wives. Right, will it stress us? It'll give us 100 stress, which will be critical. Have I got any quick ways of reducing stress? Eating. I mean, really, this is the boy we want to lead, isn't it? So I don't currently have any children. I'm sterile. Okay, so this is the person that's going to end up being. So let's well, we'll certainly negotiate an alliance. If I don't want to rule as this guy for very long, let's go for stress. An increase in 10% would be quite useful, considering I'm already losing 10%. Golden obligations. It is my domain. Golden aplomb. Okay, extort subjects straight off. I want to hang on. I don't want to die too quickly. After all, my brother is only 6. I don't want this chap there. Okay, he's not coming. Okay, let's go for my uncle. He's not mad keen on me either, but let's get him nicely swayed up. Okay, right, this looks okay. Will we win this war? Right, I don't want improvident, so let's take hashish. Right, at least we've won our war quickly. We got an alliance. Okay, right, we disband the army. That's given us a whole load of places we didn't really want. Okay, Disful. I think we'll probably hang on to Disful. So we definitely want to give Watsit away. Czech Mashriki. It's Arabic heritage. Okay, well, we definitely don't want to do that. Similar Dalamite heritage. We'll do the same with this. Oh, this is good news. This is good news. Okay, we're blackmailing. Okay. Didn't work out this time. And this poor lady's ended up in prison because of us. Okay, alright. I like this. Every other courtier gains 10 opinion of you. And we have some strong factions. Well, who's this? Oh, a man with a lot of money. Excellent. Right, let's get rid of you. It's a high possibility. There's no way I can be fighting this war, any wars right now. I can negotiate a couple of alliances. So this is my spy master. Well, let's do it. We've got these potential alliances. Really won't accept. His opinion of me is appalling. Is this being on the wrong side is what's not really not helping me. My diplomacy is quite high. Right, I think I'm not going to get them over in a hurry. And one of the problems about being sterile... I can change sides. Announce opposition to the caliphate. Okay, right, that's going to help me a little bit with some of these people. Right, so let's go back to the potential alliances. Right, this guy now accept. He still won't, but presumably we're a lot closer. As horrific as it is, I think I just have to accept that I'm not really going to get these people out. Don't have any children. I do have siblings. So I could do this. Okay, daughter's gone. Okay. I mean, that has actually solved all of my problems, hasn't it? Several alliances formed. All of these are now too weak to fire. This guy, this isn't far away from being able to do something. So let's have a look at why this man hates me as much as he does. There's so many good reasons. If they rise up, what are they actually wanting? They want independence. Okay, so we can't allow that. Okay, so if they rise up, we have to defeat them. He's starting to not look like our biggest threat, is he? Let's go for this chap here. He's never going to like us. Slightly better. All right, let's go for swaying him. If we can bring another one out, that would be really good. And maybe we should be using our money to form some. Yeah. I think if we form some of these duchies, I mean it's 250, isn't it? It's just 200. Okay, here's the Duchy of Azerbaijan. Right, we could just get rid of all these people that hate us. Right, we'll form that. And we'll give you this guy the duchy. Grant title of Azerbaijan. Okay. Right, we've now got a chap who likes us in charge of Azerbaijan. Is that going to improve things? I would have thought so. Certainly less people who now hate me. And that's going to give me a little bit more space in here. Yeah, it's gone down 2. It's gone down 2. I'm not sure whether that's gone down or not, really. Okay. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy their favour with these sorts of tricks. Right, another faction targeting me has been disbanded. This is still the biggest and the most dangerous. But we're working on it, you know, we're working on it. 7 months we'll have a claim on Baghdad, which is interesting. Okay, that's what I think we've got to do, is we've got to build up the quality of this guy's holdings so we can pass it on to my my brother. Right, let's see if we can find a wife with incredible... Okay, let's reset those. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, so invite her to marry me. Make her primary. Yes, that's put us all the way up to 6. So we don't even need to have her on this at the moment. Let's just put her on assist ruler. Yeah, this is still the dangerous one. It's going to be It's very difficult to see how I can get past this, to be fair. Oh, am I getting stressed by all of this? Hang on. I am. Am I like patient, generous? Maybe it's because I'm generous. Okay. Right, how old is my brother? 7. What's happening over here with succession? At the moment he gets everything. Okay, well that's good. Right, we need to get Baghdad for him. Absolutely stay focused on that. Baghdad. Notice various inconsistencies and omissions in tax records for Kirkuk. It's clear these errors cannot be simple mistakes. Someone has been embezzling funds. Unfortunately, the trail of this mysterious culprit is erratic enough that it is difficult for me to determine exactly which tax collector is responsible. Okay, I can do it myself. There's a 30% chance that my holding taxes improve and a 70% chance that they get worse. I can improve the control levy by 20%. I quite like that. Yeah, money went straight up. Kirkuk is now at 100%. As tempting as it is, okay, that's all of them. Right, let's put the council now onto improving the quality of my knights, because we are going to war with our own vassal in 37 days, I think. Okay, so we've got that. Let's look at duchies. So we've got a claim on Baghdad. We now need a claim on this, don't we? Okay, so we've got a dissolution faction has just formed. It's all feeling dangerous. It's all feeling dangerous. They want to stick this chap on. Hey, what's the chance of murdering him? 95%. Right, let's just murder him. That gets rid of another faction. Okay, revoke title, the Villiers of Baghdad. Okay, on decline. They all join. So I have an unpressed claim on the Villiers of Baghdad, which is a county title. Okay, so let's move. Okay, right, let's see how this is working here. So if I revoking titles, this is the only one I want. But because I'm taking these as well, yeah, this is what I need. This is what I need. I need to have Narwan and Sazar as well. Why don't I need Bakuba? I don't really understand why I don't need Bakuba. Right, in that case, fabricate claim on that. I feel like I should have just done all of this differently. Okay, the dissolution faction has gone. That's really good news. The dissolution faction was dangerous, wasn't it? Yeah, the independence one is still a risk. Hopefully this guy's going to die. Right, I'm going to have to stop there. It seems to me that Shervinzade is going to probably, with a little bit of luck, he's probably going to get control of some of the counties in the Duchy of Baghdad, though that's turning out to be way more complex than I was expecting. Hopefully we'll pick up a couple of other counties, and what I want to do really though is to hand over to my heir, young chap here, only 7 years old at the moment, and basically next episode what I want to do is get through those 9 years quickly, taking control of Baghdad at the very least, and perhaps a couple of other places here, so that his brother, and then he can die from stress. That's absolutely fine. I don't even mind if he's nearly 16 and he dies from stress. The good thing is there's no other heirs. There can be no other heirs. So assuming he doesn't die, he will inherit everything. And if I can even manipulate that, make sure. Well, I mean, what is his education actually? Oh, he's learning focus, and I can't change it. It almost makes sense to try and actually revoke all of his titles. Can't do that because he's an ally. It almost makes sense so I can bring him into the court and bring him up myself. Okay, look, it's going to be what it is. Right, we're going to stop there, and I hope everybody's had a lovely Christmas by the time this comes out, and I will see you all on Friday. Take care all. Bye-bye.